So now we're switching over to multiplication. And here's your wrap that you know so well. Multiplying fractions is no big problem. It's the top times the top and the bottom times the bottom. Now, it tells you something. I'm so glad y'all know it. But as you say it, you need to listen to it. When you're multiplying fractions, it does not say anything about a common denominator because you don't need one. What it does say is you multiply your tops and you multiply your bottoms. And guys, it only says something about tops and bottoms. So if you've got a mixed number, you need to change it because a mixed number has three parts. A mixed number, let's say we've got 4 2/7. Look, it's got a top and it's got a bottom, but it's also got this front number. And do you see that this rule doesn't say anything about the front number? It only talks about tops and bottoms. So if you've got a mixed number, first step is to change it to an improper fraction, okay? So this rule says when you're multiplying fractions, you just multiply the tops and multiply the bottoms. So I'm going to do a couple of these. Let's see. Number 10 is pretty easy. Let's look at number 11. Do we have tops and bottoms?
No.
Oh, this one doesn't have a bottom, does it? But what can we do to the 7 so we have tops and bottoms? Put a 1 under it. That's exactly right. And so now you do have tops. 7 times 3 is 21. And you do have bottoms. 1 times 5 is 5. And that is a beautiful answer. And I'm going to give you a whole lot of credit for that. Am I going to give you all of the credit for this?
No.
What are you thinking? What do I need to do?
We need to change that top number so it's smaller than the bottom.
Yeah, the top is bigger than the bottom, so we've got a mixed number going on. Hey guys, this means, and let's just stick with pans of brownies. It means you've got a pan and you are in each pan going to get 5 brownies out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So is 1 pan of brownies going to be enough if you need 21 brownies?
No.
No, we need this pan. We need multiple pans of brownies, don't we?
Lots of pans.
Now you can draw a bunch of pans and count how many whole pans you need, but that division makes it faster. Okay. But this at least illustrates, okay, here 5 people are going to get the brownies. I want one of these end pieces here. But 5 people are going to get brownies, but you want to feed 21, so we need lots more. So we divide the bottom into the top, and this number you get up here tells you how many entire pans of brownies you need. How many times is 2 big enough for 5 to go into? No, so we have to look at 21. Will 5 go into 21? How many times?
1.
4. Okay, so that means we need 4 whole pans of brownies. 4 times 5 is 20. Subtract, you get 1 left over. Okay, you need 4 entire pans of brownies, and then you're going to have to make another pan, but out of that other pan, you'll just use 1 out of the 5 slices. Okay, so you brought 4 whole pans to school to share with your friends. Out of the 5th pan, you brought 1. You left the other 4 pieces at home for your family to enjoy. Okay, so you just made everybody happy. So you could draw it out and see that you'd have to draw 4 entire pans and then another pan where you only use 1 out of the 5, or you could do this division. So we'll do one more. How about this? We'll do 14. Do we have tops and bottoms?
Yeah.
Do we have any pesky numbers in the front interfering? No, this is just a standard top and bottom. 5 times 8 is 40. 8 times 9 is 72. Beautiful answer. Is that a full credit answer?
No.
What do I have to do to that?
Reduce.
Reduce. Yeah. Now this one up here, you had to keep going because the top was bigger than the bottom. It was a mixed number. But here, the top's smaller than the bottom. We just need to reduce. What are 40 and 72 both divisible by? Well, not 6. You are right that 6 will go into 72, but 6 won't go into 40 evenly.
I just, 3? No.
Nope, won't go into 3. Okay, yeah, they're both even. We can start with 2.
I'm so sorry.
40 divided by 2 is how many? We have 40. That's right, it's 20. 72 divided by 2. Ooh-wee. Okay, 2 into 72. How many times will 2 divide into 7?
3 times.
3 times.
3 times. 3 times 2?
6.
6. Subtract, you get 1. That compares well. Bring down your 2.
6.
All right, 2 into 12. You can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
What? 3 only go into 7.
We're dividing by 2.
Okay.
Okay?
Never mind.
So 2 goes into 12 6 times. So that's 20 over 36. Are we done?
No.
What do we need to do?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2 again. What's 20 cut in half?
10.
10. All right, now we've got 36 divided by 2. 2 into 36. How many times will 2 go into 3?
6. Wait, no.
How many times will 2 go? Go 1 time. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract, you get 1. That compares well. Bring down the 6. How many times will 2 go into 16?
8 times.
7.
It's 8.
No, wait.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So that's 8 times. All right, so the bottom number is 18. Yay! Are we done?
No.
Oh my gosh. Divide by 2 again. But at least these are easier. 10 divided by 2,
No,
5. And 18 divided by 2.
5.
Count it out. Do your 2, 4, 6, 8 on your fingers.
4. Not 4.
9.
9 times. Okay? So I'm going to let you do the rest of them. You got a mixed number. What are you going to need to do to that?
Change it to
That's right, John. Change it to an improper fraction. We've got a whole number. What are you going to need to do to that?
make it
Improper
a
fraction.
Okay, by doing what? What do you do to the whole numbers? Put a 1 under it. You're exactly right. And then we come to the last lesson. Dividing fractions is easy as pie. Just flip the second fraction and multiply. So that tells you the rule. When you're dividing, only when you're dividing, guys. Not when you're multiplying, not when you're adding, not when you're subtracting. If you've got a division symbol, if you are dividing, you flip the second fraction. Always the second fraction. And then change it to multiplication. And look how great you did on multiplication. Okay? You already know how to multiply. Top times the top and the bottom times the bottom. All right. Now let's look at number 18. I'm sorry, number 19. These are pretty easy. Easy to flip and multiply, flip and then multiply. But this one looks a little different. What do we need to do?
Can you put a 1 under it?
Yeah, we need to put a 1 under the A. They both need tops and bottoms. So we have 8 over 1. This is a division problem. So what is the rule? Tell me to do.
Flip the second fraction.
So it will be what? What do I write down?
5 over 4.
5/4. And multiply. Well, multiplying fractions is no big problem. It's the top times the top, 40, and the bottom times the bottom, 4. What do we need to do to that?
I need to reduce it.
Go ahead and reduce.